Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a macrame necklace, just like this one. It's adjustable, so you can wear it short like that, or you can wear it longer, however you're feeling. Creating and making things has helped me so much with my mental health, with everything. I want to share that with as many people as possible. Working with your hands, using it as a form of meditation and time out for you. And then at the end of it, you have something that you can be proud of. You have a finished product, something that you can look at and be like, I did that. Well done you for being here today. Thank you. You're learning something new and you should be so proud of yourself. Creating, putting that magic out into the world. Go you. I'm going to be making new videos each week, so if you want to be kept up to date with new videos, make sure you click subscribe and hit the little notification bell. Also, I would absolutely love to see what you guys create. If you have Instagram, you can tag ocean_expressions and I'd love to connect. Alrighty, let's get making. So we're going to start off with a few materials. We've got our crystal for wrapping. You can choose any selection of beads you like. I'm using these unikite beads and these silver beads. I've got some wax cord, a lighter for finishing off, some scissors and a measuring tape. So we're going to start by cutting 2 pieces of our wax string that are 120 centimeters long. So we've got 2 pieces of cord that are 120 centimeters long. Then we're going to cut 2 more pieces of cord that are 240 centimeters long. So we're going to start with our 2 pieces that are 120 centimeters long, and we're going to place one of them like that and the other one across. So we've made a T. Then we're going to take the one that is underneath and put the tails together, hold it in the middle and just make it so the tails are even. Then we're going to tie a knot. So holding your string, loop the tails around, and tie it just in a basic knot. So your first loop is about 1 centimeter long, maybe even a bit smaller. Then our second string that we had, we're going to place those 2 tails together and make it so they're even, and we'll tie that in a knot just like the same as on the other side. Making it about the same distance. And pull it tight. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put those 2 loops together. I like to stick something through them. So we have one hole, then we're going to get one of our 240 centimeter strings and poke it through the hole. And then we're going to join these tails up at the end and pull it so it's even. And we're going to tie the same knot here. So this is going to be the base for our net that's going to wrap our crystal. So we have 3. Now we want to join them all together. So we'll match all of our loops up. So we have 1 hole. Put our other string through that hole. Then we'll match those tails up and pull it until it's even. And we'll tie a knot there just the same as the other ones. So that is the base of our net done. You should have something that looks like that, and our crystal will sit in there. So the next step that we're going to do, we've got our 4 knots. We're going to get 1 from one pair and 1 from a neighbouring pair, and we're going to tie them together the same as we did all the other knots, just looping it around. And pulling it tight. Then we're going to get 1 from that pair and 1 from its neighbouring pair, and tie those 2 together. So this is how we're making our net to hold our crystal. Making sure that the 2 knots are about the same length, and pulling it tight. Then we're going to do the same, get the other one from here, 1 from its neighbouring pair, and join them together. Remember to be patient with yourself and be kind. You're learning something new, and you should be so proud of yourself. So we've done 3 knots there. Now this is the last one for this round. So we'll join these 2 together. Looping it around. And there we go, there's our first round, and you can see it's starting to form a net, which our crystal is going to sit in. So we'll just measure it, make sure that it's going to fit in there. Awesome. It's looking good. So then we're just going to do that again for the next round. So getting 1 from one pair and 1 from its neighbouring pair, and tying those 2 together. Then we'll get the other one from that pair and one from the neighbouring pair and tie them together. Macrame can get a little bit repetitive, but that's why I love it. I love to use it as a form of meditation, a time to really set intention and put that intention into the piece that we're working with. So we'll grab the other one from that pair and one from the next pair and join them together. And the last one for this round. Make sure that you're measuring how your crystal fits in your net as you go, because you don't want to make it too small. And that's looking pretty good. Now for our next round, go one from one pair and one from the other pair and joining them together. Let's do some big deep belly breaths together. Good on you for taking this time to create and to make and to put that magic out into the world. You're amazing. You're doing so well. Join one from one pair, one from the other pair. Join them together. On to the next one. So the other one from that pair, one from this pair. I find tying knots so therapeutic. Macrame is one of my favorite things to do. To calm down and bring myself back into the now, into the present moment. So this is our last knot for this round. Yeah, I kind of like where that's at now. Happy with how that's looking. We'll twist our strings so that our crystal is nice and snug. Position the net where you would like it on your crystal. I like mine like that. Twist them. Grab our end bit and wrap it around, doing the same kind of knot that we've just been doing the whole time. And we'll pull it tight. And we're going to pull on each cord individually, just to make that knot really nice and secure. There we go, so we've got our knot nice and secure on there. Well, now we're going to start doing our necklace part. So we're going to separate our cords. We want 2 long cords and 2 short cords on each side. Then we're going to grab our 2 short cords, separate them, and cut one of them off, just near the knot. We're going to do the same on the other side. Getting one of our short cords and chopping it off at the base. You don't have to, but I like to burn my ends a little bit just to finish it off, those bits. Now we have what's going to be our 2 necklace parts. So I like to pull them to really separate them and get them in the position that I want them in. Then we're going to put one side up and away and work with the other side. You might like to place something heavy on the cords that you're not working with, just to make it a little bit easier and hold them while you're working with your working cords. What we're going to do is get our short cord and put it in, put it down. This is going to be the cord that we are following. Then we're going to get our 2 long cords and put them either side. So with one side we're going to, with one of our long cords, we're going to make a 4 shape, and then with the other side we're going to go over the tail of our 4, under the middle one, and up and through the loop. So we're going to be doing a spiral knot. And pull it tight. And then we're going to do that again. Make our 4 shape. Then the opposite side goes over the tail, under the middle, and up and through that loop. Four shape. The other side goes over the tail, under the middle, and up and through the loop. Four shape. Over the tail, under the middle, and up and through the loop. So we've done, I think we've done 3 or 4, I forget, but we're going to count. So that's 4, 5, 6, so over the tail, under the middle, up and through the loop. And as you can see, it's starting to spiral. So we'll continue to do that. So 7. And I think that's about where I want to put on my first bead. So we've done 7 knots. So then we're going to get our middle string and pop on our first bead. Pop on our first bead. And then we're going to keep going. So we'll do our 4 shape again, over the tail, under the middle string, and up and through that loop. So pull your middle string while you're tightening your working strings. It just makes it that bit easier. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 'Then we're going to place on our next bead. We'll make our 4 around our bead. The other tail goes over the tail, under, up and through. So that's 1 knot. I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. We're going to add our other bead. So number 4, other tail, over the tail, under, up and through. Number 4, over the tail, under the middle, up and through. Now we want to make each of our knots nice and tight so that it's nice and neat. And this is the part where I like to focus on doing big breaths and the intention that you have for your creation. My intention for this one is love, being new jade and unakite, the green and the unakite with the little bits of pink. It's perfect for our heart chakra, opening, balancing, to any sort of love, self-love, platonic love, romantic love. It's beautiful. So let's do some deep breaths together. You're doing so well, and I'm so proud of you. So we're just going to continue on like this until our working chords and our middle chord are about the same length. Focusing on our breathing and our intention for this piece. Okay, so then when we get to about where all of our strings are kind of the same length, get to about there. Now we're going to do the other side. So we'll get our short string as our middle string and have one long string on either side of that. We're going to make our number 4 shape, and with the other side go over the tail, under the middle one, and up and through that loop. And again, we'll make our 4 shape, over, under the middle one, up and through the loop. So that's 2. Three. 4. So making a 4 shape, taking our cord over the tail of the 4, under the middle cord, and up and through that loop. 6. And 7. Now we're going to get our first bead for this side, thread it on, and then we're going to do 7 more of our spiral knot. We're going to add on our next bead. Continue with our spiral knot. We're going to do this 7 more times. 1, then adding our next bead on, and continue wrapping. You're doing so well, and I'm so proud of you. Just doing our spiral knot. We'll continue all the way down until our ends are the same length as they are on the other side. So now we have a beautiful necklace that looks like this. To finish the ends off, we're just going to plait them. Check that they're both the same length. Now I'll put it under something heavy again and plait the ends. So bring the outside string to the middle, outside string to the middle, and just repeating it. Gonna braid it until we get to about here, and we'll just tie 1 knot. Just to hold it in place while we braid the other side. So I'll do the other side. And then we're just going to check that we have even lengths, which we do. Tie this one in a knot as well. So we're going to tie our knot a few times. This is where, if you'd like, you can add another bead or a charm or something to the end of it. I'm just going to tie mine in a knot. Like this. And then I'm going to snip my ends off, so they're about that long. And then we're just going to burn them to finish them. This way we know they definitely won't come undone. Make sure you lick your finger before you touch it. There we go. So we've finished our ends like that. so they're nice and neat. So we'll put the ends like that, parallel to each other, that's the word. And then I'm just going to get one of the pieces of string that I snipped off before when we were here and we snipped off the cord. I've got one of them, so I'm going to use that to make this piece adjustable. So we have our two ends parallel, and then we're just going to get this cord, bring the tails together, make sure we have it even, and tie it in a knot like that. Still making sure the tails are even, so we've got an even amount on each side. Okay. So we'll tie that reasonably tight. And then we're going to do a square knot. So we're going to do like what we did here, but so we'll make the 4, come over the tail, under the middle, up and through. But we're going to do a square knot, so we're going to alternate sides. So the side that we do our 4 on is going to change each time. So back to front 4. Over the tails, under the 2 in the middle, and up and through the loop. And this side. And then on the opposite side, over the tail, under the 2 middle ones, and up and through the loop. Do it until your adjustable bit is as long as you would like it. For mine, I'm happy with it being that big. So I'm going to flip it over to the back. And tie a knot. I'm going to tie my knot 3 times just to make sure it's secure. Cut the ends. And then just like we did before, I'm going to burn them, but I've got to make sure that when I burn them, I don't catch these tails in them. I need to burn them and stick them straight back onto our little adjustable bit. There we go. Hey, we did it! We made a beautiful macrame necklace with our spiral knot, our beads, our stone in the net, and we've got it adjustable so it can be like a choker sort of size, or it can be worn longer. Hooray, we did it! Well done. You should be so proud of yourself. I'm so proud of you. We made a beautiful necklace. If you like this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with new videos, and make sure you click the little notification bell. Comment if you have any tips, tricks, questions, and share this video if you think someone else would enjoy this or it would help them. Sending you guys big love and happy making.